take the lead of every step I make, even if you tell my feet to wait. 'Cause where you are is where I wanna be. The depth of me is calling for the deep. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you.
Well, good morning, Lufkin Central and Online Worship Community. Jason Hollinger, the campus and community minister here, and for our time in Jesus and Coffee this morning, Jesus and Coffee, we are in Matthew chapter 7. We're going to be looking at verses 15 through 23. Got to get a drink earlier today. 15 through 23. A tree and its fruit. Some label this section the true and false prophets and true and false disciples, and really in many ways Jesus now he spends a little bit more time addressing the situation in which greater numbers profess Christ than actually follows him. He kind of looks at, gives a description of some of the pretenders, if you will, the false prophets, what they come looking like, all those things. And so, and as we kind of watch for these, ultimately it comes down to this idea of, again, a tree and its fruit. A tree and its fruit. So here we go, Matthew chapter 7. Hear the word of the Lord. I'm going to start in verse 15 again, go through verse 23. Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ferocious wolves. By their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. It says a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Why? Because a good tree produces good fruit, a bad tree produces bad fruit. So every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit you will recognize them. Not everyone, verse 21, who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only he who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons and perform many miracles? Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evil doers. When we look at these verses again, as we talked about yesterday, narrow and the wide gate, the majority of people will enter through the wide gate, and that's not the one that leads to life. Jesus further explains this description of those who just by their words, they say, yes, I believe in God. It's almost like, and I know this is not every situation, but you know, when people win awards, everything, I want to thank God, for this. And then you see by the way they live their life differently, it doesn't match up. You think, how can you profess God and all these things? Well, this is what he's talking about. It's Let's be honest, the most simplistic thing we can do is say, I believe in Jesus. I believe in who he is. But to actually live it out and seek to make a difference in how we live that out, that's where, man, that's where it comes down to. That's where, it comes down to those opportunities to, um, that we see, to really make a difference in someone's life. Because, our outward behavior may enable us to carry a certain uh, distinguished speech about us from others, the way they view us, the way they say, man, all those things. But just like, you can see this apple, but You cut into it, you may not see on the inside. I was like, oh wow, I mean that thing's rotten inside, or it's no good. You may not see the things inside it when you peel back. The question, the question that's actually there before each one of us today and every day is when they look inside us. If others are given the opportunity to look inside us, what do they see? Do they see a life, a desire, a passion on the inside that doesn't match what's on the outside? Do they see evil? Do they see just well, deep down I really don't care for others. I just like to say that I do. What do they see? So it's my challenge to you today. We kind of talked a little bit about this the other night. Uh, Working on the heart, because again, out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. Work on the inside today. Work on matters inside the heart. Work on matters that can seek to make a difference. Because, we issued this challenge last night in our evening devotional. For those of you maybe you don't watch those or not aware of those, we issued a happiness challenge over the next 40 days. I wanted to challenge each of you and to journal these things, to find ways to look up the one another passages in the Bible and find ways to live those out. Well, I think the more we do that, that's how we begin to work on the inside. That's how we begin to maybe repair some things that need to be repaired. And that's how we give an opportunity to truly be difference makers. So that's my challenge to you today. Go back and watch that devotional from last night and see some of the things that are being said. See the things that we challenged you with, and how to then share that challenge with others. But more than anything, take today, be intentional today to work on things from the inside out. Can't wait to hear and see how it goes. Y'all have a great day. God bless.
I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Your heart, your ways, show me your face, your song, and your voice break through the noise. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. No, I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you, God. Whisper to me secrets of your heart, 'cause I want to discover all you are. I'm leaning into heaven for a glimpse, and I will partner with your presence here again. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Your heart, your ways, show me your face, your song, and your voice break through the noise. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. No, I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Just want you, God. All that I see, be my everything. All that I dream, lay it at your feet. All that I am, falling on my knees. I surrender, I surrender. All that I see, be my everything. All that I dream, lay it at your feet. All that I am, falling on my knees. I surrender. just want